Hello, welcome back. Thank you for joining me. So today I've got another video for you. This one's going to be about pigeon shooting, some of the kit you're going to be needing, a little bit on the general licenses, how to abide by them, and also at the end there's going to be a video of me on a day protecting the barley. So there is going to be pest controlling, so if it's not going to be your cup of tea, then please don't watch. Cheers.
So first things first is you need to be establishing the field you're going to be shooting on. So you need to be seeing where the pigeons are feeding. Once you've established where they're feeding, you need to start using your non-lethal methods. So your flags, your bangers, scarecrows, anything that will scare them away. Yeah, bangers and flags tend to be the most common one. You can use gas guns, but obviously that's quite an expense. So you need to be using as many of the non-lethal methods as you can, to the point of they don't work anymore. So that could be 3 weeks, 2 weeks, 1 week, anything like that. But if you're putting out flags and there's still pigeons feeding around the base of the flags, then you've disproved that one to work. Bangers are also very good, but they get used to the bang going off. So what will happen is the bang will happen, they'll lift and they'll just drop straight back into the crop again. So that is then also being disproved to work also. Then you can move on to using your lethal methods, which is your shotgun shooting. So this is some of the basic kit you're going to be needing for decoying. So you're going to have your hide nets. I've got a couple of different nets in here of different colours. So I've got the darker green one here for in the summer when everything's in bloom, and the darker brown one here for in winter when everything's dying back and the colour's not quite so vibrant. Also got some hide poles here. These are quite good. They've got a little peg on the bottom here so that you can loop the net onto it when you're making your hide, just to stop any unnecessary movement in the hide. Little screw adjusters on the top here, so you can take it up to about 6 foot-ish, which is just the job really. So that's the hide sorted out. Obviously you're going to need some decoys. So I use these full-bodied ones from Enforcer Decoys. They're slightly larger just so that it can be seen slightly better when they're in the pattern. And obviously if you didn't want to buy those as such, you can use these. These are called dead bird cradles. I don't know if you can see those. So it's just a frame that after you've shot a couple of live birds, and you can mount them on these just so they look nice and realistic and they're pronounced away from the crop, just so they can be seen. After that, obviously you're going to need a gun and some cartridges. My gun of choice for pigeon shooting is a semi-automatic, just to give yourself that extra cartridge. It's quite useful, so if a pair come in or something like that, as they tend to, if you shoot the first one and then move on to the second bird with an over and under, for instance, and you were to wound it, you then unfortunately wounded a bird. But with the extra barrel, the extra cartridge, you can take it down if needs be. And also a nice cartridge like these. I use these. They are the whole super fast pigeon. There are 29 grams of 6. They're nice and light. It's not so bad for a semi-automatic anyway with the cartridges. But if you're shooting off 100, 200, X amount of cartridges in a day, you don't want to be using the real big heavy loads because your shoulder will feel it. So got the hide built here on this barley field. As you can see over my shoulder, there's a big old laid patch here. So that's going to be our kill zone. If you have a look, the laid patch spreads all the way up and it also goes just down to this bit here. So we're going to be using the full bodies. The plan is to build a pattern where Jer is there, and kind of put a little bit down here as well, but leave this area in the middle here open as the kill zone.